As many of you know, I live in the Flagstaff area in northern Arizona, and there's one particular peak that I do visit quite a bit up here, and that's called Woody Mountain. It's out by a place called Rogers Lake. It's about a 15-minute drive. Every time I hike that trail, I'm the only one on the trail, and I just love it. It's a great place to go and sort of be alone and to get lost in your thoughts. Right near Woody Mountain, I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see I've got the map here. So here's Woody Mountain right here. There's Rogers Lake. Just to the southwest is this small hill labeled Barron Hill. And I've always been really curious about this hill. I tried once to go up it, and if you come in from the west, it's gated private property. But when I looked on the maps, it looks like if you go around from the back side, it's all state forest land, and you can actually climb up to the summit. And the summit itself is right on the border of private property. So in theory, we should be able to kind of work our way around through the woods on some really small back roads and park the bike, stash it somewhere in the woods, and then essentially just bushwhack up to the top. Let's get the bike fired up and get out on the forest roads and see if we can get to the top of Barron Hill.
All right, well, given the nature of the terrain we're going to be heading over, I decided to take the CRF since we might be on some really sandy, rugged back roads. Let's see if we can get ourselves to Barron Hill. It's been a while since I've been on the CRF, and it's funny how small it feels. I feel like I'm on a mountain bike. So this is Rogers Lake out to my right, which as you can see is just a grassy meadow, devoid of any water right now. So not a lake. Woody Mountain is off to my left over here. We are coming up on the direct entrance to Barron Hill, but I suspect it will still be gated off private property. No trespassing, private property. Lots of signs that say private property. So I'm going to read that as we are not welcome to go that way. Basically, we want to hang left. The road should fork up here, and this could be a very primitive road. It might not even look like a road. Oh, I'm guessing this is it right here. Definitely primitive, but it is a road. So let's do it. Let's explore, my friends. That's what this bike is for, is it not? Okay, well, is this even a road? I don't know. Well, this road petered out even faster. My goodness. What is happening? I don't even know if this is gonna still be a road. I mean, this is clearly not a maintained road. But let's see if we can still get to where we want to go. I mean, someone's been out here. There's tracks. I don't know how fresh they are, but this is wild. Oh man, what a beautiful meadow though. Jeez. This road is interesting. I mean, I'm digging it. It's super fun. It's not difficult. This does look like it's starting to head up into the woods though. In the direction, yeah, this is the road we want to be on. Okay. We're doing good. We're still where we need to be. And we're gonna start actually climbing up into the woods here, so this could get a little bit chunky. Oh no! Oh no, it just says please close gate. It doesn't say it's off limits. We gotta watch out for that. Barbed wire is no bueno. Yeah, we're basically just heading straight up this power line cut. And it could be a little sketchy and oh yeah, that's pretty steep right there. Oh man. Okay, well, we wanted something fun. This is definitely something fun. Let's give it a little gas. Oh yeah. That was a little steep. It's gonna be fun coming down. Oh, yikes. Yeah, it's definitely getting rocky as well. Oh my goodness, all this to go up Barron Hill. Sometimes it really is about the journey, not the destination. All right, look at that, we're doing great. This might be our turn. It is our turn, awesome. Oh, I'm liking that. Whew. Yeah, there it is, Barron Hill. That's a great view of it. Should be able to see it through the woods here now if I pull over. Just off to the left here, you can see it. There it is in all of its not so magnificent glory. It's just a wee little hill. But I am looking at the map, and we're gonna start going past it here soon. So I feel like we may actually just want to stop here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of peel into the woods here, just a short bit, and shut her down, let the bike cool down because she's running really hot. I don't see no trespassing signs, so I say let's go for it. Okay, here we go, bushwhacking through the woods. There's our target, you can see it right there, Barron Hill, pretty small. I'm hoping that we can just get up and get down before any vehicles come this way, because I mean, while my bike is off the road, it is definitely not out of sight. Knowing that the primary direct route to the summit is private property sort of makes it even more appealing, because it's like, all right, well, if we can't get to it from the easy way, we're gonna have to come up with some alternate crazy ride up bumpy, rocky power lines. Hence what we just did. This is so cool, Barron Hill. I've been wanting to do this for like 5 years. Oh, good. Yeah, this is steep. Oh my goodness. Should have brought my trekking poles. Well, that's definitely an animal trail. Whew, yeah. Good news, my friends. We are rounding out. Awesome. Whew. Amazing. Don't see any sort of benchmark unless there's one on this big rock over here. Don't see one. Well, it has us slightly that way, which is weird because this is definitely higher. There you have it. We are, according to the map, on the summit right now, but yeah, it's definitely up this way where we were. So, well, that is cool. We made it. This would be an amazing place to camp up here. I'm gonna sit down on this rock, drink some water, and we're gonna head back down. Keep things quick. I'm gonna remember this one for sure. Let's see if we can get back to the bike and find it successfully. Look at that, we're almost exactly back in on our track. Bye, Barron Hill. That was fun. Alrighty, let's do this. All right, here we go. A long way back. I think we're coming up on our first steep descent here. It doesn't look too bad, but definitely a drop hazard. I might waddle it down just to be safe. Yeah, oh, that's not bad at all. No worries there. So far, so good. We got a little bit of a steep bit here. Oh yeah, I'm skidding a little bit on that. No worries. That might have also been one of the steep sections, because that was definitely the steepest one so far. But we haven't gotten to that first one yet, which might be right up here. We gotta be getting pretty close to the end, because I remember this wasn't super long. Whoa, this is a bit bumpy in here. Whoa. Okay. All right, so we just gotta make it down this. It doesn't look too bad, and it's not rocky. I'm just gonna coast. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Fantastic. I think that's it. At least for the really nasty stuff. A couple more miles of this sort of back roady stuff before we get back out on Woody Mountain Road, and then it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. Never in a million years did I think I'd be out on this road out here. Barely a road. Today I got an email from one of my students in that new class that I taught, and it said, Professor John, this was the best class I've ever taken while I've been a grad student. I thoroughly enjoyed it and learned a lot about paleoclimate proxies. That was what the class was about. How we can reconstruct past climates using all sorts of cool natural archives like ice cores and tree rings and corals and other fascinating things that are stored in nature, and taught a whole class on it. And yeah, when I see something like that come in after the class is over with, it's like the greatest reward I could possibly get as an educator. So on a relevant research note though, I guess I would also like to advertise some big news. My paper just got accepted. My research paper manuscript that I wrote, submitted back in January to a journal called the Journal of Glaciology. And it's a study, it's an ice core study that I did. It's long overdue, I'll just say that. The field season at South Pole where I collected these data samples was in 2016. And then I processed all the data probably by right around the time COVID kicked off. And then it's kind of been just collecting dust. I think I'm gonna sign off here and just enjoy these last couple of miles in the woods and see you guys back home. But Barron Hill has been summited, and summited successfully with a beautiful little quiet spot on the summit. I think that's probably one of my favorite little peaks in the area now. So there you have it. Have a great rest of your day and week and whenever it is until I see you again. And adios from Northern Arizona. Be safe out there, everybody. Bye. Someday I'm gonna go down this road to my left. I've always wanted to see what was back there. That's our next adventure.